What's up, guys? I'm Chris Moore.
I'm Daktyl.
And you're watching Fossil House. Let's go Nuzlocke. It's really... I don't know.
Don't question it. Just go with it.
Their words, man. And we spent like 10 weeks doing it the other way. Are you reading what he says at all?
Yes.
Okay, what do you say?
Bad guys.
Okay. You can keep hitting buttons. You don't need me.
Chris, talk.
Why?
Say
Why do I
words.
have to say things? So we've already been to Cinnabar, so it's going to be a while before we get to catch another Pokemon. Because I think the only route we haven't visited is... No, there is one place in Cinnabar that we can get.
Let me look at the map real quick.
Why?
Because I don't remember where we are.
We're in Saffron. We're going to the Saffron City Gym that's straight up from where we're at.
All right.
Yeah. And we get to watch you bumble your way through this. I'm really looking... Oh, talk to Officer Jenny.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. It is my favorite set.
I'll take a look.
Instead of being a delinquent, now we can... You good?
I'm trying to get the close menu to pop up. That's on the Eevee menu, isn't it?
It's right there in the clothing trunk.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. Okay, you like it because there's more actual design on it.
Yeah. I'm a little upset that, again, that you're still wearing shorts. What self-respecting police officer have you ever seen wearing shorts? The only cops I feel like have ever worn shorts are like the little bike cops.
Hey, man.
And they're just like there for like traffic tickets.
Hey, there's Paul Blart, you know?
That is not a cop. That is a mall cop.
Hey,
There's
cop's
a
not a name.
difference. Also, I'm super mad you referenced that. Where are you going?
You said go straight up, right?
You went straight up. And then you walked right by the gym.
Oh, snap. I thought that was that's the dojo, right?
The one on the left is, yes.
Okay.
But the one on the right is where we're going.
I thought we did that one. Okay.
No.
Well,
No,
yeah,
we
my
didn't.
bad.
Yeah.
Because we did Koga's last time. I thought they were like really close by. I think they are.
Koga is in a whole nother city.
It felt so close for some reason. I'm
It's
remembering.
because we just flew here.
Oh yeah, that's
All
probably
right,
what it was.
Show him somebody who's at least level 45.
At least level 45.
Yeah. All right.
I'd rather that than the stupid catch 50 Pokemon thing.
Well, normally, for a normal playthrough, that's not an issue. All right, who do you want to put in the second spot? Do you want to keep Death there? He's kind of low level, and he doesn't have anything that's super effective. Nidoking...
These are all psychics, you said, right?
Yeah. Nidoking is weak against Psychic, but he's a pretty high level. If we put Jake Gyllenhaal and Ninetales up, or QB, I think that would be a solid way to go with this.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. We might also want to take Ashri back to one of the move tutors for her and teach her Batty Bad, just in case, instead of the whatever the one she has.
The fairy move, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
So I know there's a quick way through this. I, however, don't know what it is.
I'm just gonna fight everybody.
So when I was a kid, I think it was just always go left, and you would eventually just find your way through it. And I feel like that's like the absolute longest way to do it. I know there's a short way to do this. I just don't know what it is. But on my playthrough, I beat everybody, and then I still spent like 15 minutes running around. No. It's water type. It's not very effective.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I see pink and I think normal.
All right.
Because there's a lot of those in this game.
I told you to teach us a specific move for this gym.
Dark Pulse.
Thank you.
Oh.
See, watching you struggle your way through Pokemon is a little frustrating sometimes. Lieutenant Dangle wears shorts from Reno 911. But I said self-respecting police officer. Lieutenant Dangle does not respect himself. Okay.
You ever seen Reno 911?
I have.
I have not. I sure would like to, though.
I remember when it first came on, I couldn't appreciate the humor, but looking back on some of it now, it's to me, I understand a lot more. But I remember, this is when I was in high school. I was working on a class project with one of my friends, and her mom comes over to pick her up at the end of the day, and we had the TV on as background noise, and Reno 911 is on, and I think it's like Lieutenant Dangle running around. Not even his regular shorts, like they were shorter than normal, and then he didn't have a shirt on, and she's like, "What are you kids watching?" Which, you know, I'm pretty sure that's what they were going for with that scene, but, you know, after that, I was just like, you know, I kind of don't want to watch this show, because, hey, look, we're back where we were.
Right.
Yeah. That's going to be happening a lot. Get used to this. So if you guys are going to be any frustrated at all watching this happen, welcome to the club.
There's 4.
Yeah. But yeah. So, you
There's
having
a
fun
fight.
yet? Huh?
So there's a fight.
Yeah. We've only fought one person, and that wasn't it. So we can assume that this is at least a step in the right direction. Also, if I didn't hate you, I could look it up, but that's not fun for me. So,
Hate is Chris's word for love.
yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes I just legitimately hate you. But not you, James.
It's an on and off switch.
Yeah.
Just walks into a room. Flips the switch. So, I'll wait till we cut off to ask that.
Oh, okay. I'm mildly
It's
concerned.
it's nothing to be concerned about. I just don't want to step on any toes.
I mean, you can step away.
Okay, would it be pertinent to plug my stream on Saturday?
No.
See, that's what I was.
No, you're not allowed to do that, even though. What is your Twitch?
It's just Twitch /Daktyl123.
123.
Mm-hmm. That's my channel.
You couldn't went with the typo Daktyl. You went with the 123.
I think I tried to go with that or something. I don't know why it's not typo Daktyl. I don't remember why. There was a reason. I just don't remember what it was.
I feel like it wasn't a good reason because Daktyl 123.
I was top right?
I don't know.
I think I was.
I'm not paying attention to where you're going at all. I'm just here to make fun of you.
it could just be because I'm just Daktyl, so I probably was just not thinking about this.
But even then, you could have went with anything, but you went with 123.
I'll change it.
I say, can you change it?
Yeah, because it was the old name.
What was the old name?
You know, Jack Trade.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I was really waiting for you to go to the top right again. We were just gonna end up in an infinite loop.
No, I'm keeping track of that. It's I'm just trying to.
Yeah.
There's not really any thought. I don't think it's not a puzzle. You just trial and error.
Yeah. Which is one of the reasons this is one of my least favorite gyms. And again, there is a fast way through it, but it doesn't matter.
We're actually not doing too bad though.
Yet. I remember there was one time where I accidentally made my way to Sabrina and I missed like 2 trainers. I was like, well, I'm not high enough level. I have to go back and go back for those last 2 trainers. And then it took me like 20 minutes to get back to there. It was very frustrating. At least this gym, I don't know which one I like least or less. This one or the Viridian City gym. Because Viridian City gym isn't challenging or hard. It's just, alright, walk on tiles and watch you slowly spin.
We did that one, right? Yeah.
Viridian? No.
What's the second city?
Viridian. Do you remember fighting the gym there?
I thought every time we've been through so far. No, because Misty's the second one.
Correct. And also, Viridian City is right after Pallet. You don't do the first gym until Pewter. So you just go straight through Viridian City because there's no gym leader there.
Damn it. I think I was top left.
I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, right. This is a new
Making
place.
progress.
You know what would also be really nice? If there was some sort of like semblance of reason to where these would take you. But it is completely like obviously there's a set place it takes you to, but it's pretty random.
So lucky right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not doing a lot of backtracking right now.
Okay. Just making sure. Also,
we want to kill people, Chris, remember?
it is true. We have to assert our dominance over everyone. We've lost so many, so we must make them lose more.
gonna show up to the Elite Four with 2 scars on both of my eyes.
On your eyes?
Yeah.
How will you see, James?
The trainer will.
The trainer?
Pokemon will not.
Okay.
For whatever reason. He ripped his own eyes out because he was tired of seeing his Pokemon die.
The tragedy.
And now when they die, I don't see it.
Yeah. So, since Marty McFly died and we ground him up into candy, that's him just going into the future, right? We're going to meet him later?
Yes.
Okay. Keep the dream alive.
You need Doc Brown. That's Christopher Lloyd's character.
I know who Doc Brown is. I was just thinking who would be a good Doc Brown. If Jake Gyllenhaal wasn't already Jake Gyllenhaal, I think he would have been a good Doc Brown. You know, he's got the high IQ kind of thing.
I could have sworn there was a Pokemon that looked kind of like a... I'm not going to say a scientist, but it had like the crazy hair, you know.
I can't think of who you're thinking of off the top of my head, so.
It's okay. I can't either.
I also, I don't know. I feel, ooh, that could be bad. Okay, we're good. I didn't see what. I'm always terrified when we see a Sucker Punch hit Alakazam because it's super effective, but I think good old Jake Gyllenhaal is a pretty high level, so we don't really have to worry about it too much.
Up to 50.
Yeah.
Sucker Punch is physical, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that would make sense. But, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal didn't have that big defense. You know what's going to be the worst part about this? If you didn't stock up on a bunch of potions, even if you did stock up on a bunch of potions, I don't know if we have any ethers.
Just have regular potions now.
I mean, those are super potions, not regular potions. But, alright, we have 4 ethers. So, when we get to Sabrina, we might have to run to the Pokemon Center to heal up, and then we have to run through this again. Obviously, there won't be as much fighting, but, you know, we might have to do this again, depending on how you feel.
Oh, my goodness.
Is this a new guy, or no?
Yeah, I'm just saying that because we're still going.
Oh, yeah. This, I mean...
One of these, you know, eventually my luck's probably going to run out. Or it won't. I mean...
Again, this isn't a complicated place, and since you're actually paying a little bit of attention, you might make it through without too much issue. I, on the other hand, was just like, no, I'm going to figure this out anyway. I'm just going to keep walking, and we'll get to the end at some point. Granted, I wasn't streaming, so I had plenty of time to waste. I feel like if we did that now, people would be tearing their hair out. It's like, what are you doing?
Top right, top left. Why are you going top bottom? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Top bottom. Bottom left.
Top bottom. Yeah.
That's a real direction. Look it up. I'm not.
Steeply angled up decline.
Oh no.
That is something Jacob has said in trying to describe our terrain in D&D. He's like, yeah, it's a very steep angle up, but it's a decline. Which, I mean, arguably, the difference between an incline and a decline is just where you're standing. But, you know,
yeah.
I think we're at the bottom. He's like, yeah, it's a very steep angle up, a decline.
So, that actually reminded me of, real quick. Let's see. I think I was bottom left, so...
Was it? This is where we came from. Or was it? Sabotaged.
Oh my god.
We definitely came from the top left, but I think
no, we did.
Yeah.
I just
so here should be fine, and that should take us back to him.
Conventional wisdom doesn't exist here.
No, that did not take us back to him. This is where it begins.
Top right, right? Hey, as long as we don't, like, get teleported all the way back to the beginning at any point, I won't. It'll be okay. But pretty sure it's this one. You ever watch Vsauce?
Nope.
But you know of it, right?
Vaguely.
Like the science guy. You were talking about the steep... what was it? The top steep angled incline or whatever?
Yeah.
So he recently did a video on, like, the flat earth stuff. And they had a simulation on if the earth actually was flat and gravity existed as we know it to. If you walk to the edge of the earth, it basically gravity would just be you know, towards the center like it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But it's flat. And so the closer you got to the edge, the steeper, technically, gravity. It'd be like walking up a constantly inclining hill.
Oh, because it would keep, getting heavier and heavier. Yeah.
And then once you got to the edge, you could just walk over the edge. And it would be like standing on level ground.
Now,
that was insane.
Obviously, I haven't looked too much into the flat Earth stuff. But so once you go over the edge in flat Earth society, do you just kind of like flip over? Is there a bottom side to the Earth, or what's,
God dang it.
what's going on? Also, you always have to be very careful talking about the flat Earth stuff, because then they start coming at you, which might not be a bad thing. We could use some more viewers, right?
Don't come at me. Go to frickin' Michael. He's the one who made the video on it.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: there's a lot of people who believe in that stuff.
We were just here. Which one did we take?
I think it was bottom right.
All right.
But I'm not a scientist. I'm not like super smart or whatever.
Hey.
But
all right.
There's a lot of people who are.
You want to heal everyone? Make sure we have enough PP for this battle. Actually, we might not have to. Yeah, like no one's been hit. And
we're good. I'm just gonna
10 PP.
I'm just gonna bring Dark Pulse up.
Yeah. I don't. Oh yeah, we definitely need to. And I don't know how many of my Shadow Balls I've used, but I feel like I've used at least as many as you.
Nah, you're probably. What do you think? You good?
We should be good.
Can you buy ethers?
Yes.
We never use money, so.
Yeah. We have so much, and then obviously we're not losing a lot of battles because this is a Nuzlocke.
Partner.
Yeah. So I posted the link to the Nuzlocke in our local Discord, and somebody's like, "How do Pokemon even die or get faint in Pokemon Let's Go?" I think they may have misread it as Pokemon Go and not Let's Go. So they may have like, oh, they thought we were like streaming the mobile game and not the Switch version.
That'd be horrible.
But people used to do it all the time. Like I don't know how they did it, but they did it. And
I wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah, I remember one dude was doing it, and he live streamed his own mugging because somebody.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was silly.
It's very unfortunate, but it's a funny story.
That's something I don't think I'll ever do. And I thought the same thing about Twitter too, but here I am. IRL streaming, I don't think I like IRL streaming. It's really sort of a creepy concept.
Define IRL.
Just
the hangout streams, or
no, like you'll go out to Subway or something and you'll be streaming what you're doing, and that's just really weird to me. I don't understand that.
I understand what you're saying, but it depends on who you are and stuff like that. If you have a huge following, I feel like people are just always going to be interested in what you're doing, and that's. But I feel like that's not the people who generally do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. There are like a few people who live in other countries who do it, and I can sort of understand that because you're in a different country.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity for Americans or people in other countries to get a sort of an inside look into Japan, Korea, whatever.
Yeah. Well, there's also the weird part of streaming too, which I don't want to get too much into it, but like fetishists, like people who stream themselves eating like massive amounts of food.
Oh yeah, the freaking
yeah.
Crap, what's that called? Oh my god, I knew what it was called. Mukbang or whatever.
I have no idea.
It's like a Taiwanese thing, I think, and that's recently become a thing on YouTube, and it's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, especially when.
Also, I'm gonna cut you off. Somebody in the chat and said, "Hey, it's Daddy Rex," and I'm pretty sure I asked people not to do that. Mukbang is Korean, apparently, instead of Taiwanese. Yeah. Also, I see you have a Twitch Prime next to your name and not a sub badge. You're gonna have to fix that, young man. Speaking of which, I texted my dad about using his Twitch Prime on me, and he didn't text me back. I'm a little upset. Like I saw him in the chat. Yeah.
Have a stern finger wagging.
Yeah, give me money.
Man.
Oh, okay. I said, I see that Twitch Prime, and then he hides it from me. Okay.
I read that as what bitch prime.
I didn't know you could hide Twitch Prime like that. That's actually interesting. Also, that was way easier than I thought that was going to be. But granted,
I just used Dark Pulse through the entire thing. We were
we
In
came through
Shadow
this in the correct order on my playthrough. I came through here before Koga, so all of my stuff was at level 45, whereas here our guys were like level 50. So
Take me to the beginning.
yeah.
Thank
All right.
you. I would have cried.
Okay, apparently it's super easy to hide the Twitch Prime, but that doesn't change the point is that you have a Twitch Prime next to your name and you're not using it on me. I thought we were friends, man.
Guilting viewers.
Yes. Are you hyped for the next Pokemon game, James?
We already talked about this. I'm indifferent.
I know, but somebody asked, so I wanted to bring it up.
You know,
first
we're
off,
probably
we should
gonna
go to the Pokemon Center.
Okay.
And you can keep talking.
We're probably gonna pick it up because my wife is super into Pokemon, and she always says like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to get this one." She's gonna get it.
Not untrue.
And you know, I very well may pick it up one day and play it, but wow, I'm going a complete long way around. But
You should talk to that guy.
you gonna give me a Porygon? Damn it! I was joking. I don't want to. Can we?
Looks very stale. I'm actually legitimately excited for it. First off, it's going to be, you know, the next generation of Pokemon games. It's going to be on the Switch. Obviously, we're used to them being handheld, but you know, this is going to be like the first time we can see like good 3D on like a TV that isn't just a remake, and it's going to be, you know, actual Pokemon. They're going to have the abilities. They're going to have the held items. I think the new Pokemon. He's saying he's not going to get it now because
We influenced him. We're influencers.
It was more his own thoughts. But you know, I'm actually really looking forward to it, and I made the joke because you know I got the new capture card, and we can have 4 HDMI inputs. That me and Monster were talking about doing like a race, and we'd set up and we would just like race through it. And then the other nice thing about it is because it's on the Switch, you can have multiple save files now. It's just each on a different save file. Not save file. Profile. Yeah. Just fly down to Cinnabar. Also, I definitely meant to end the episode like 10 minutes ago.
We'll just go ahead and do
So, if you're on the live stream, don't go anywhere. If you're on YouTube, we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.